How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
USC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
My name is Elena Pelham. I've been at the apprentice school for 4 months, and I'm an X15 heavy metal fabricator. Heavy metal fabricator is like putting the pieces to the puzzle. We're the ones who cut the pieces, press the pieces, and send them out. We cut steel. The pieces can vary from very small pieces to very large pieces. We build aircraft carriers and submarines. The apprentice school has endless opportunities. You get to come in here, learn a trade, play a sport that you love, getting paid while doing it. Main thing is to stay focused, be on task. The money is great. Once I complete the apprenticeship, I plan to move higher up. Apprentices are the future leaders of the company. I have matured tremendously. Time management is key here. Now I have the most time management I've ever had in my entire life. Debt-free and making money. So you come out of the apprentice school with no debt. I thought the apprentice school was gonna give me a job and help me move on. But when I came here, I got a total different experience. It's been the best experience of my life so far.
I'm Jordan Wilson, and I'm an X33 coding specialist at the apprentice school, and I've been here for a year and 4 months. We do a lot of taking paint off and painting parts of the ship. We build world-class submarines and carriers. We focus on quality. I'm 19 years old, so I think I'm pretty stable and able to do a lot of things that I like to do. We make good money here. The apprentice school is tuition free, so you still be able to get your degree here, and you'll have a job with the company if you choose to stay here, so you'll be secured. The apprentice school has changed me as a person because it's brought out the leadership skills that I know that were already in me, because that's what we focus on here. We focus on leadership, craftsmanship, and scholarship. I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and being an apprentice really shows how to bring that out of you. So that's my favorite part, is testing what I'm capable of doing, even if I don't know it.
Here we go!
My name is Letitia McCain. I am Director of Education of the Apprentice School. And I think the most fun part of it all is building a relationship with the students.
The opportunity we can offer here at the Apprentice School is a very unique one. To prospective student athletes it's one of a kind.
My favorite part about being an apprentice is getting to work with my hands and playing football. And since I came in the yard, I've matured a lot, coming in straight out of high school, and I'm able to work better with others.
Oh man, it's a great experience. I mean, you're doing what you love. You're learning a great trade that you can use anywhere. It's just a great experience. Best experience I ever had.
I loved it because it taught me time management, it taught me patience. I was one of those ones that did everything last minute, so it taught me how to go to work, get time for resting, get time for homework and school, and stay on top of things. My favorite thing about being an apprentice has to be the numerous opportunities that you get. As long as you show initiative, determination, and you dedicate yourself, there's no door that can't be opened.
It's not your traditional four-year college scholarship type athlete. Just hearing about the women actually getting out and working every day told me a lot about their character to even sign up and be committed to a program like this. So the challenge, I think, just knowing that these women can do both, it was inspiring.
Wrestling is one of those sports where it takes serious dedication to be really good at. And just like every other apprentice, they're going to school and they're going to work all day. They're working on nuclear aircraft carriers and submarines and being a full-time athlete.
I didn't know what to think. I was blindsided. Got to grow up a little fast, but I made it work. Been here 10 years now. And yeah, tuition free, simple. It's as simple as that.
Most recent grads that are graduating high school, their first year at college or typical university, they're sleeping in sometimes in the mornings. Our guys and young ladies are out beating on steel at 5:30 in the morning sometimes.
It's completely different. You really see how responsible you have to be to get up every morning and get to work, and how much people really rely on you.
This is not for somebody that's soft. It's something that it's very rewarding when you get through it. It's a long day. You're up at 5 or so. You may go to school all day. You may work all day. Practice afterwards. Get home, clean up, eat, do your homework, and get to bed and get ready to do it again the next day. So it's a sacrifice and it's a commitment.
I'd say my proudest moment really is just being able to have this opportunity and do it all. I mean, I got the schooling paid for and made it through that, and being able to do something that I'm really interested in.
But playing baseball is awesome through the apprentice school, because it definitely just opens more doors to move up in the company. You can't have much more fun playing baseball.
Probably is the best decision that you could make coming out of high school. You're going to be able to pay your own bills, start your own career, and also at the same time, you could get your education for free. So it's really a no-brainer.
I was recruited right out of high school. Had a defensive coordinator come to my school and say, hey man, you're not going to have any student debt when you finish up. You're going to get to play football and work with your hands every day. I said, sign me up right then and there. Greatest experience of my life thus far.
You got to have some guts. You got to be hard-nosed to be able to survive this place, this culture, this atmosphere. So what we do is we come in, we tell our guys there are no excuses. We want guys that are smart, that are going to be able to come in here and get the classwork done. That's first and foremost. But secondly, we want hard-nosed guys that really love the game of football. Guys that, you know, they can't wait to get over to football practice and they love to compete. And we play a fast, high-paced, exciting brand of football, so that's something they can look forward to every day. With the way we're trending and the way our program is recruiting, I can tell you that we're going to be moving into some spaces that apprentice football has never been before, and I'm excited about it.
It's a great opportunity to be able to come to the apprentice school, not only play the sport, but also be able to have a career out of it as well, too.
I believe the proudest moment I've had is to see all of our players, walk that stage. I challenge each one of them to become a superintendent as a minimum, and several of them are going through the ranks making supervision, so I'm real proud of that. That's probably more than any of them shooting 69 or 70 in my opinion.
It's a big deal when they come here. They're building nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, and basketball is just the fun part. But what our apprentices do on a day-in and day-out basis is protecting our security at home. So it's something that
that they're going to be able to really take pride in for the rest of their lives.
We play a huge part in the safety of our country, being a contractor of the United States Navy, and it's just an opportunity that we can offer that no one else in America can, so it's really unique here and really awesome.
The opportunity of the apprentice school should be known to a lot of individuals because it gives students an opportunity to come in and not only learn a trade, but also you get a chance to be an athlete as well. So to be able to get job skills, on-the-job training, as well as interact and be in a world-class company, I mean, what more can an individual ask for?
I'm Michael Allen. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Apprentice School, and I am a builder.
My name is Brian Cave, and I am a builder.
My name is Nicole Jackson, and I am a builder.
My name is Ben Jones, and I am a builder.
I'm Joey Maven, and I am a builder.
My name is Zach Johnson, and I am a builder.
My name is BJ Maben, and I'm a builder.
My name is Quanisha Bruce, and I am a builder.
My name is Evan Key, and I am a builder.
My name is Mike Amrazovich, and I am a builder.
My name is John Davis, and I'm a builder.
My name is Austin Saylor, and I'm a builder.
My name is Marky Chevrez, and I am a builder.
My name is Lou Picola, and I'm a builder.
I'm Brandon Joyner, and I'm a builder.
I'm a builder.
I am a builder.
I am a builder.
A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Apprentice Athletic Center for tonight's men's basketball game, featuring the Royals of Regent University and your Apprentice School builders. Before we meet tonight's starting lineups, we ask that you please rise and lift your hats as we honor our nation. And all those serving around the world preserving and protecting our freedom with the playing of our national anthem. Virginia, number 1, Randolph Holland. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Tampa, Florida, number 2, Khalil Walid. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. To those of you who are just joining us, welcome back to Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. But those who were here earlier, welcome back to Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. And man, oh man, what a great doubleheader it was for the first game, as the ladies absolutely dominated Regent University Royals and beat them soundly in that first game. So now it's the men's turn. Can they repeat the same thing that the women just did a little while ago? We're about to find out. Right now, both starting lineups are being introduced for tonight's matchup. Now, for both teams come in with a losing record on the season, but that's okay. That's not going to deter Coach Evan Key from coaching his heart out tonight as the men take on the men from Regent University. Now, Coach Key in his third season comes in tonight with an 8-10 record, 2-1 in the conference. That's the EMAC, again, the Eastern Metro Athletic Conference. They've lost their last game coming into tonight's basketball game. On the other side for Regent University, Sam Boda is the head coach. He is in his, I'm not sure, well, I'll take that back. I'm not sure what year he's in. I know he's in at least his second year at the helm. His team comes in tonight with a 3-10 record, 2-2 in the EMAC. So both teams looking to get off the schneid and get back on the winning side of things. Builders come in having lost their last game. The Regent Royals come in. They won their last game, but again, they come in with a 3-10 mark. No basketball game is easy. The men are going to have to put things together if they're going to get out of here with their 9th victory of the season. Both teams are at midcourt, and we're about ready to tip things off. The officials for this evening's game are Dawood Mills, Chad Regent, and Daniel Elliott will be calling the fouls in tonight's game, and we are underway. The Royals control. Royals come out big. Number 35 right there is one of your starters. That's Damon Hammock Fitzgerald, and we have a foul. So that foul goes on number 1, Xavier Hunter. That is his first foul in the team's first. So for the visiting Royals, who currently have the basketball, Randolph Holland will be joined by Khalid Walid. He is their leading everything, scorer, rebounder, three-point shooter. So look out for him tonight as the Royals miss on their first try at the basket. Andrew Walston, Andrew Aiken, and Damon Hammock Fitzgerald round out your starting 5 for the visiting Royals as Marion Moore hits the first. So Marion Moore gets the scoring started for the Builders, and he's joined on the floor tonight by Xavier Hunter, Caleb Molesky, Corey Joyner, and Jaden Eason. So again, the one to watch for the Royals when they're on offense is that young man with the basketball. That is Khalil Walid. Again, leads the team in scoring, rebounding, and three-point shooting. Shot clock expires, but the Royals still able to hit the three-pointer. That is Andrew Aiken, who pours in his first shot of the basketball game, and the Royals lead by a score of 3-2. Tough shot, missed by Marion Moore. Marion Moore comes into tonight's games averaging about 14.2 points per game and 6.8 rebounds. Here's Aiken, who just drained a 3 right as the shot clock was expiring. We have a foul call on the shot. I believe that's going to be on Xavier Hunter. And for Xavier Hunter, that is his second personal foul, the team's second. So that'll send Randolph Holland to the line to shoot 2 at the 18:09 mark of the first half. So Xavier Hunter in early foul trouble. as the first of two by Holland misses. So Kyrie Smith makes his way into the basketball game early for the home team. 3-2 is our score, and that's what it stays. Builders trail by 1. As we have a turnover in the backcourt, Marion Moore loses the basketball out of bounds, so the basketball will stay on the Royals' end of the court. Here's Fitzgerald. Deep, corner 3, drained. Andrew Walston with his first basket of the game, and the Regent Royals are up 6-2. 7:48 left in the first half. Here's Joyner. Molesky, feed, down low to Eason. Eason foul. So Eason absorbs the foul from Andrew Walston. That is his first personal foul and the team's first. So that'll put Eason at the line to shoot 2 at the 17:40 mark of the first half. 6-2 was our score. And Eason drains the first of 2 as the substitutions continue for the home team as Vashawn Ely makes his way onto the floor for Marion Moore. Again, 17:40 left in the first half. Royals lead by a score of 6-3, and that's what the score will remain. Here's Walston, and again, the aforementioned Waled. And we get a illegal screen that's going to be called on Havoc Fitzgerald. So that is his first personal foul in the team's second. As Sam Bada gets an explanation from the referee on that screen. So the foul will stand. Here's Joyner. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Eason to Ely. Builders still unable to score as Hammond Fitzgerald clears the rebound. I'm sorry, Hammock Fitzgerald clears the rebound on the defensive end. Shot at the basket, no good. Back come the Builders running. Here's Ely. Ely, 3. Long rebound. Finally controlled by the Builders, I believe. Nope. Nice athletic move that time by Eason to grab the basketball, throw it back in bounds off of a Royal. And the Builders will maintain possession. 6-3 is our score, 16:52 remaining in the first half. So again, Hunter on the bench with 2 quick early fouls in the basketball game. Here's Joyner. Long corner 3 is money. And we are now tied 6-6, 16:40 left in the first half. Builders shows full court press on defense. Quickly, they come in trap. Here's Waled. Builders still continue to trap. A lot of pressure being put on the basketball, and they force the turnover. Waled stepped out of bounds on the baseline, so the Builder defense forced the turnover. And back come the Builders with the basketball, having just tied the game up 6-6 at the 16:15 mark. Here's Smith to Ely. Ely with the easy shot in the lane, and the Builders have the lead, the first lead of the basketball game, 8-6 over the Royals. Royals break the full court press. Builders putting a lot of pressure on the basketball, forcing some errant shots by the Royals, but they're able to score on that possession. That basket scored by Joakim Marie Joseph, hyphenated last name, Marie Joseph. Feed, Down low to Eason. Ball swung around the horn. Three-point shot up and money for Avon Hawkins. When in the world did Avon Hawkins sneak in the game? I didn't even see him come in. So back come the Builders with the pressure defense. Skip pass from Marie Joseph. And Aiken travels. So that will be another turnover by the Royals. Both teams showing a lot of energy early on in the first half of this basketball game, but the Builders right now control on the scoreboard by a score of 11-8. As Christopher Smith makes his way into the ball game for the visiting Royals. 15:04 remaining in the first half. Is Joyner. Joyner working against a man-to-man defense. I believe that's what it is, but I believe there might have been an illegal screen. So illegal screen is the call. That is on Vershawn Ely, his first, the team's third. This is the first time these teams have met this season. And in the series, the Builders are undefeated 3-0 over these Royals. Or this, not necessarily this iteration, but of course, all time over the Royals, as an unforced turnover that time by the Royals, lose the ball out of bounds. So the Builders have an opportunity to build on this three-point lead. 11-8 is our score. Here's Joyner to Hawkins. Hawkins all the way to the basket from the baseline, able to score. So 13-8 is the Builder lead. 14-15 left in the first half, as Waleed able to break the press over to Aiken. Long rebound fought for. No one able to control it. Goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by the Builders. So the ball will stay on this end of the court. Shot clock was reset to 16 since there was no change in possession. Here's Smith working against Hawkins. Smith able to convert. So those are Christopher Smith's first points of the basketball game, and that narrows the Builder lead to 3, 13-10. Builders over the Royals, 13:48 left in the first half. Ely loses the basketball. Back come the Royals. Smith. Can't find anyone. Finally gets it to Marie Joseph. And there's going to be a foul in the lane. That foul is going to be on Avon Hawkins. And for Avon Hawkins, that's his first personal foul. I believe that will be the team's fourth. Stanley Ajay, I believe it's either Ajay or Ajay, steps onto the floor for the visiting Royals. Royals with the basketball as Waleed will inbound. Marie Joseph working on Ely. He's fouled, and he gets the basket to go. So count the basket. So that'll be Rashawn Ely's second. So the fouls are starting to pile up quickly for the Builders. The Builders have already committed 5 team fouls to just 2. For the Royals, as substitutions make their way into the ball game, Caleb Molesky will come back onto the court. And Amari Akelin will come onto the court for the Builders as Joakim Marie Joseph unable to convert the three-point play opportunity. So the Builders will still hold to a 1-point lead, 13-12, 13-12 left in the first as the Builders attack. Builders unable to score. Back come the Royals. Here's Willett. Royals staying patient with the basketball, just continuing to work it around the horn. Trying to get the matchup that they're looking for. Here's Marie Joseph. Kick to the top of the circle, nothing there. And back come the Builders. Shot rolls off the rim for Avon Hawkins, and back come the Royals with Willett. Score is still 13-12 Builders. Smith misses. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Hawkins. Neither team shooting it particularly well in the early going. As Wall able to knife through the defense, he is fouled. Now, I don't know if they're going to call that in the act of shooting or not. I think they're going to call that on the floor. So that's Andrew Walston will pick up his second personal foul.
Number 14, Andrew Walston, that's his second, team's third.
12:04 remaining as Walston will take a seat. He'll be replaced by Michael Burkett, 6'4" sophomore guard for the Royals. Corner three, in and out for Hawkins. Here's Smith. New player into the basketball game for the Royals misses. Here's Smith again. This time he hits. So that three-point shot is good, and now the Royals take the lead 15-13 over the Builders here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. So glad you can join us again right here on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding as we watch the Builders shoot from three, nothing there. Long rebound taken by Willett. So the Builders have been able to keep Willett in check so far on the offensive end. Willett comes in leading these Royals in scoring, rebounding, and in assists. I'm sorry, I was saying three-point percentage, but he actually leads them in assists as Wall launches. Three is good. So Wall's three is money, and that gives the Builders the lead right back 16-15. As Willett gets double teamed, nearly traveled with the basketball, able to find Smith, reverse layup, no good, and back come the Builders. Here's Marion Moore. That's going to be a player control foul on Marion Moore. You kind of see that one coming just a little bit. So Marion Moore will pick up his first personal foul. That'll be the team's sixth. Corey Joyner makes his way onto the floor, along with Rudolph Holland for Regent University. 10:31 left in the first half. Builders holding to a slim lead, 16-15. Here's Stanley. Holland with the basketball being guarded closely by Wall. 10:20 left in the first half as Smith works. Nearly walked with the basketball, and we get a whistle. So a 3-second lane violation called. So that gives the basketball right back to the Builders, and the Builders continue to hold to that slim lead, 16-15. 10:08 left in the first half. Here's Joyner. Joyner, give to Wall. Wall hit from there last time, and he hit from the same spot again. That three by Wall is money. And that pushes the Builder lead up to 4, 19-15, 9:45 left in the first half as Smith was double teamed. Here's Holland. Shot clock with 13. Holland looking, able to get to the basket for the layup. 19-17. Builders leading. Here's Wall. Wall launches. And that's 3 in a row for Wall, and that one is money as well. So 22-17 is the score as Wall starts to heat up. Here's Smith with the answer. Nothing doing, but the rebound does come off to the Royals. Skip pass to the corner for Holland. Holland misses. Marion Moore with the rebound. Wall, can he do it again? Oh, in and out. If that thing had gone down, the roof was going to get blown off the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Wall starting to feel it from three-point land. He's now 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. As Burkett hits. So 22-19, 8:22 left in the first half. Builders leading. Here's Joyner working off of a screen from Moore. Kick. Ball back to Wall. Wall. Somebody better guard that boy, because he is absolutely feeling it right now. That is his 4th three-pointer of the first half. As that ball looked like it was last touched by Holland, Joyner nearly forced the turnover right here in front of the scorer's table. So wholesale substitutions come onto the floor. Well, I'll take it back, not wholesale, just 2 guys. As Hammock Fitzgerald makes his way back onto the floor, along with Andrew Aiken. Starters for the Royals. 25-19 is the score. Builders trail by 6. 7:50 left in the first half. Here's Aiken. Marion Moore rotates out on defense. Trying to get the ball to Holland. No such doing. Builders with a steal. All the way to the basket for the easy layup is Amari Aiken. And the Builders now with an 8-point lead over the Royals here at home. Kick to Holland. Holland able to find an opening right around the charity stripe, and he's able to drain it. Kind of stops the bleeding just for a moment for the Royals. They now trail 27-21 at the 7-minute mark of the first half. Oh my God, here's Wall, and Wall hit. Folks, that is Wall's 5th three-point shot made in the first half. He's the only player on the Builders team that has hit a three-point shot thus far, and folks, he's hit 5 of them. As Hammock Fitzgerald able to come back on the other end and convert, but the Builder lead is up to 7. And right now, Wall is going off. Errant pass that time. Builders turn it over, nearly get it back. Stanley Ajay misses. Ball poked around, finally controlled, but the shot clock did not reset. It's at 14. Here's Hammond being guarded by Wall, who is on fire. Some people might call it in fuego, as Aiken missed, but he's fouled. That foul is going to be on Joyner. So it'll be Corey Joyner's first personal foul. So it's going to put Aiken at the line. So Aiken was fouled. He was fouled, but that was only a 2-point try. So he'll shoot 2. And he hits the front end he hits the first of 2. Samir Brown and Eason back onto the floor for the Builders. Samir Brown for the Royals, 5:59 left in the first half as Aiken drains them both. Builders holding to a 5-point lead, 5:55 remaining in the first half as Joyner works against this man-to-man defense by Regent. Marion Moore comes into tonight's basketball game leading the Builders in points and rebounds per game. Here's Wall. Doesn't want to take it two. It just ain't enough points. But Marion Moore does. So Marion Moore hits, and now the Builders lead 32-25, 7-point lead. Here's Brown. Guarded by Joyner. Skip pass. Ball poked away. Nearly stolen that time by Aiken. But here's Aiken. He's fouled prior to the shot, I believe. So that foul is on number 13. So that is going to be the 1, and that's going to put the Royals in the 1-1. That is the 8th total team foul for the Builders as Tony Epps enters the ball game. So the fouls have piled up quickly for the Builders. So with that foul, that puts the Royals in the 1-1. So any way it goes for the next 5:07, the Royals will be shooting free throw shots for the remainder of the half. As the first of the 1-1 are missed, here's Moore. Nice dish underneath to Eason, but Eason is fouled. That foul is going to go on Joakim Marie Joseph. So that'll be his first personal foul and the team's 4th. So Eason was fouled in the act of shooting, of course. So he'll step to the line and shoot 2 to try to extend the Builder lead to 9. 32-25 is our score, 4:58 left in the first half, and Eason drains the first of 2. Khalil Walid checks back in to the basketball game for the Royals. And remember, coming into the basketball game, he's leading the Royals in points, rebounds, and assists. And so far, he's only hit 1 basket. As Eason drained both. So the lead is now 9, 34-25. Here's Walid. Feed down low to Marie Joseph. Misses. Loose ball not controlled. Is controlled, I take it back, by the visiting Royals. As Marie Joseph, the 6'6" junior, works hard on the glass for that too. And that drops the Builder lead to 7. 34-27. Here's Eason. No player control foul there, but the 3-point shot from the corner is money from Avon Hawkins, and we get an official's timeout. So something was called. Okay, I'm not really sure. Something was called on number 14. That's Andrew Walston of the Royals. Not really sure what that was about, but the score is 37-27. Builders leading by 10. Here's Walid. Walid guarded by Hawkins. Feed inside to Marie Joseph. Nice job of blocking out on the low blocks by Clifton Good. Kick to the corner. 3-point shot, missed everything. Walid with the basketball. Walid, did he travel? As it goes, he loses the basketball out of bounds as he tried to take the basketball through the chest of the defender, nothing doing. So the basketball goes out of bounds. It will go over to the Builders, who are up by 10 at the 3-minute, 45-second mark of the first half. Builders have done a great job of controlling the action since they took the lead and haven't surrendered the lead since. Here's Hawkins. Epps takes a quick peek at the shot clock. Realizes there 8 seconds. Feed underneath. Shot missed by Smith. And here comes Walid. 3:12 remaining in the first half. Builders still holding on to a 10-point lead. Royals work the perimeter. Here's Smith. Smith. Stop. Shot. Good. 37-29 is the score. Builders leading by 8. Here's Hawkins for 3. Hawkins drains another 3. That is the 7th three-point shot made in this basketball game so far by the Builders, and they've extended their lead now to 11, 40-29. As the three-point shot from the corner hits, that's Andrew Walston. So 40-32 is our score, as the scoring pace has really picked up late in the first half. Here's Eason. Eason wanted a piece of it, but he's unable to hit. So 2:04 left in the first half, 40-38. Builders up by 8. Walston misses a 3. Here comes Epps. Epps, kick to Hawkins. Hawkins travels. Michael Burkett makes his way back onto the floor for the Royals. 1:51 remaining in the first half. Here's Willed. Again, Willed not doing a whole lot on the scoreboard so far in the basketball game with 1:40 left. He only has 2 points. He usually averages 12. Here's Willed. As we get action underneath the basket. I'm sorry, I was blocked by the referee. I did not see what happened, but it looks like as it goes, Willed must have lost the basketball out of bounds, so possession will go over to the Builders as the PA announcer lets somebody know that if they don't go and get their Cadillac, the city is going to get it. Somebody's about to get towed. It ain't mine. Anyway, back to the action as Epps works off a screen. Epps feed to Eason. Beautiful job on the on the pick and roll by the Builders for the easy 2 right at the rim. So 42-32 as we're just now under a minute left in the first half of this basketball game. And boy, this pace has been frenetic here in the first half. I don't even think we've had a timeout taken by either team. Burkett searches. Shot up off the glass, no good, foul. And that one is gonna go on the visiting Royals. So Andrew Aiken picks up his first personal foul. That's the team's 5th. So of course, with 5 team fouls, that will not put the Builders in the bonus. That doesn't happen until 18 fouls. So here comes Epps. Epps can't get there, and he loses the basketball on the baseline. So 28 seconds left. The Royals can hold for the final shot. Shot clock is off. Here's Aiken. To Smith with 19 on the game clock. Guarded by Epps. Hawkins guarding. Shot clock at 12. Smith looking. Shot clock, game clock at 8. Smith off of a screen to Aiken. Aiken only hits in front of the rim. Builders, good if it goes, and it misses. So that is how the first half of action will end on the second of tonight's doubleheader. The Builder men go into the locker room leading by a score of 42-32 on the heels of a fast-paced first half of action here in the second game of tonight's doubleheader. So glad you can join us. As we saw earlier, the women took out the visiting Royals by a score of 67-42 as they pick up their second win of this season for Coach Antonio Hill. Now the men come out and they take a 42-32 lead into the halftime locker room. Builders doing a great job on the defensive end and on the offensive end. The energy in tonight's game is absolutely incredible. They are playing well. But you have to tip your hat to Wall. Wall has hit 5 3-pointers in the first half. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 3-pointers. The Builders out of a team have hit 7 in the first half, and they parlayed that into a 10-point halftime lead. So we're going to take a break. We're going to give you an opportunity to take a break. We'll have some stats for you in the second half when we come back. So come back, stick with us for the second half, and remember, this is Builder Basketball.
Here we go.
My name is Letitia McCain. I am Director of Education of the Apprentice School. And I think the most fun part of it all is building a relationship with the students.
You know, the opportunity we can offer here at the Apprentice School is a very unique one. To prospective student athletes is just, it's one of a kind.
My favorite part about being an apprentice is getting to work with my hands and playing football. And since I came in the yard, I've matured a lot, coming in straight out of high school, and I'm able to work better with others.
Oh man, it's a great experience. I mean, you're doing what you love. You're learning a great trade that you can use anywhere. It's just a great experience, best experience I ever had.
I loved it because it taught me time management, it taught me patience. I was one of those ones that did everything last minute, so it taught me how to go to work, get time for resting, get time for homework and school, and stay on top of things. My favorite thing about being an apprentice has to be the numerous opportunities that you get. As long as you show initiative, determination, and you dedicate yourself, there's no door that can't be opened.
It's not your traditional four-year college scholarship type athlete. Just hearing about the women actually getting out and working every day told me a lot about their character to even sign up and be committed to a program like this. So the challenge, I think, just knowing that these women can do both, it was inspiring.
Wrestling is one of those sports where it takes serious dedication to be really good at. And just like every other apprentice, they're going to school and they're going to work all day. They're working on nuclear aircraft carriers and submarines and being a full-time athlete.
I didn't know what to think. I was blindsided. Got to grow up a little fast, but I made it work. Been here 10 years now. And yeah, tuition free, simple. It's as simple as that.
Most recent grads that are graduating high school, their first year at college or typical university, they're sleeping in sometimes in the mornings. Our guys and young ladies are out beating on steel at 5:30 in the morning sometimes.
It's completely different. You really see how responsible you have to be to get up every morning and get to work, and how much people really rely on you.
This is not for somebody that's soft. It's something that it's very rewarding when you get through it. It's a long day. You're up at 5 or so. You may go to school all day. You may work all day. Practice afterwards. Get home, clean up, eat, do your homework, and get to bed and get ready to do it again the next day. So it's a sacrifice and it's a commitment.
I'd say my proudest moment really is just being able to have this opportunity and do it all. I mean, I got the schooling paid for and made it through that, and being able to do something that I'm really interested in.
But playing baseball is awesome through the apprentice school, because it definitely just opens more doors to move up in the company. You can't have much more fun playing baseball.
Probably is the best decision that you could make coming out of high school. You're going to be able to pay your own bills, start your own career, and also at the same time, you could get your education for free. So it's really a no-brainer.
I was recruited right out of high school. Had a defensive coordinator come to my school and say, hey man, You're not going to have any student debt when you finish up. You're going to get to play football and work with your hands every day. I said, sign me up right then and there. Greatest experience of my life thus far.
You got to have some guts. You got to be hard-nosed to be able to survive this place, this culture, this atmosphere. So what we do is we come in, we tell our guys there are no excuses. We want guys that are smart, that are going to be able to come in here and get the classwork done. That's first and foremost. But secondly, we want hard-nosed guys that really love the game of football, guys that, you know, they can't wait to get over to football practice and they love to compete. And we play a fast, high-paced, exciting brand of football, so that's something they can look forward to every day. With the way we're trending and the way our program is recruiting, I can tell you that we're going to be moving into some spaces that Apprentice football has never been before, and I'm excited about it.
It's a great opportunity to be able to come to the Apprentice School, not only play the sport, but also be able to have a career out of it as well, too.
I believe the proudest moment I've had is to see all of our players, you know, walk that stage. I challenge each one of them to become a superintendent as a minimum, and several of them are going through the ranks making supervision, so I'm real proud of that. That's probably more than any of them shooting 69 or 70 in my opinion.
It's a big deal when they come here. They're building nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, and basketball is just the fun part. But what our apprentices do on a day in and day out basis is protecting our security at home, so it's something that they're going to be able to really take pride in for the rest of their lives.
We play a huge part in the safety of our country, being a contractor of the United States Navy, and it's just an opportunity that we can offer that no one else in America can, so it's really unique here and really awesome.
The opportunity of the apprentice school should be known to a lot of individuals because it gives students an opportunity to come in and not only learn a trade, but also you get a chance to be an athlete as well. So to be able to get job skills, on-the-job training, as well as interact and be in a world-class company, I mean, what more can an individual ask for?
I'm Michael Allen. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Apprentice School, and I am a builder.
My name is Brian Cave, and I am a builder.
My name is Nicole Jackson, and I am a builder.
My name is Ben Jones, and I am a builder.
I'm Joey Maben, and I am a builder.
My name is Zach Johnson, and I am a builder.
My name is BJ Maben, and I'm a builder.
My name is Quanisha Bruce, and I am a builder.
My name is Evan Key, and I am a builder.
My name is Mike Amrazovich, and I am a builder.
My name is John Davis, and I'm a builder.
My name is Austin Saylor, and I'm a builder.
My name is Marky Chevrez, and I am a builder.
My name is Lou Picola, and I'm a builder.
I'm Brandon Joyner, and I'm a builder.
I'm a builder.
I am a builder.
I am a builder.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
My name is Elena Paoli-Pelham. I've been at the apprentice school for 4 months, and I'm an expertise heavy metal fabricator. Heavy metal fabricator is like putting the pieces to the puzzle. We're the ones who cut the pieces, press the pieces, and send them out. We cut steel. The pieces can vary from very small pieces to very large pieces. We build aircraft carriers and submarines. The apprentice school has endless opportunities. You get to come in here, learn a trade, play a sport that you love, getting paid while doing it. Main thing is to stay focused, be on task. The money is great. Once I complete the apprenticeship, I plan to move higher up. Apprentices are the future leaders of the company. I have matured tremendously. Time management is key here. Now I have the most time management I've ever had in my entire life. Debt-free and making money. So you come out of the apprentice school with no debt. I thought the apprentice school was gonna give me a job and help me move on. But when I came here, I got a total different experience. It's been the best experience of my life so far.
I'm Jordan Wilson, and I'm an X33 coding specialist at the apprentice school, and I've been here for a year and 4 months. We do a lot of taking paint off and painting parts of the ship. We build world-class submarines and carriers. We focus on quality. I'm 19 years old, so I think I'm pretty stable and able to do a lot of things that I like to do. We make good money here. The apprentice school is tuition free, so you still be able to get your degree here, and you'll have a job with the company if you choose to stay here, so you'll be secured. The apprentice school has changed me as a person because it's brought out the leadership skills that I know that were already in me, because that's what we focus on here. We focus on leadership, craftsmanship, and scholarship. I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and being an apprentice really shows how to bring that out of you. So that's my favorite part, is testing what I'm capable of doing, even if I don't know it.
Like to welcome everybody back, if I can get it out. Like to welcome everybody back. We're about to wind down halftime. Got about a minute left before both teams get ready to head back onto the floor. But just want to share some quick stats for you from the first half. Now let's start with the visiting Royals from Regent. Their leading scorer was Andrew Aiken. Andrew Aiken poured in 7 points. I take that back. Christopher Smith, who came in off the bench, he poured in 7 points as well for the visiting Royals. As far as their leading rebounder, the aforementioned Khalil Waled actually led them with 4 rebounds tonight. As far as their shooting from the floor, they're shooting about 40% from the floor. Now, for the home builders, Avon Hawkins, and of course, Adrian Wall leads all scorers in tonight's basketball game with 15 points. Remember, he poured in 5 3-point shots in the first half. He didn't score from inside the arc at any point in time during the basketball game. So he leads all scorers tonight with 15. Right behind him is Avon Hawkins, who's poured in 11. Marion Moore leads all rebounders for the Builders. He has 7. Builders from the floor shooting about 57%. Builders 9 of 15 from three-point land. And one of the most telling stats from the first half, the Builders have 30 points off of the bench. Both teams are on the court for the start of the second half. So things are about to get underway here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Once again, so glad you could join us for the second half of tonight's second game between the men of the Apprentice School, the Builders, and the Royals of Regent University. Builders start off with an errant shot, but picking up where he left off, ladies and gentlemen, is Adrian Wall, and Adrian Wall once again is money from three-point land. That is his sixth three-point shot made in the basketball game. The Builders' lead is extended to 43-32. Here's Hammock Fitzgerald. He loses the basketball out of bounds, but the ball will stay on this end of the court. And at some point in time, you got to expect that the Royals are going to rotate their defense further out from the basket to try to neutralize Wall and his three-point shooting. Caleb Molesky into the passing lane, able to convert on the fast break. So that Caleb Molesky breakaway layup pushes the Builder lead up to 15, 47-32. Here's Aiken. To Hammock Fitzgerald. And on the other end, Marion Moore able to lay it in on the fast break, and the Builders come out of the second half, and they're pouring it on.
No baseline, Jay.
Aiken's shot is blocked. So the basketball will go back over to the Builders as Eason able to block the shot of Aiken. Builders currently on a 7-0 run to open up the second half of action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. 18:22 left in the ball game. Here's Joyner to Wall. Wall, he can score from three and he can score from two. Wall adds 5 more points to his total, and Wall is now up to 20 points in the basketball game. He clearly leads all scorers. Here's Aiken. Fitzgerald. I believe his shot was partially blocked that time. Was Walston. Here's Hall. Here's Wall. Step back three. No good. So Wall cooled off for a second on that possession. Here's Holland. To Walston. Walston's shot blocked by Marion Moore. Fast break started. Here's Joyner. Shot up and good. So far in the basketball game, folks, the Royals have been held scoreless as the Builders have gone on an 11-0 run to start the second half. Here's Aiken. And the scoring drought continues as Marion Moore controls the rebound, and he's pushed out of bounds. So Hammock Fitzgerald will be whistled for the foul. That is his second personal foul in the team's first. Christopher Smith onto the floor for the Royals. 53-32 Builders with a 20-point lead just like that. 20-point lead by the Builders, 17:04 left in the rest of the basketball game. So the Builders looking for the sweep tonight in the doubleheader, as the ladies have already taken care of business in the first game, as Wall misses. That's 2 misses in a row now for Wall from three-point range. He's already hit 6 in the basketball game. Kick to the corner to Walston. Shot contested, shot him off the glass and good. He's fouled. That foul call will go on Caleb Molesky. That is Caleb Molesky's first personal foul and the team's first. So Andrew Walston will step to the line to shoot 2. His team currently trailing by 19. 53-34, make it 53-35. Here's Joyner. Joyner all the way to the basket, no good. Loose ball controlled by Eason. Skip pass to Wall. Wall. All of a sudden it's going ice cold as Marion Moore able to get the loose ball and put it back up and in for two. So 55-35, Builders have built back a 20-point lead in the basketball game, and we kind of saw things go this way for the Lady Builders as they built a bit of an insurmountable lead in their game, and one going away. Looks like the Builders are trying to repeat that action. So Andrew Walston will pick up that foul. That'll be his third personal foul in the team's second. So that'll put Caleb Molesky at the line to shoot two. Clock currently sits at 15 minutes. 56 seconds remaining in the ball game as Molesky attempts to add to a 20-point lead, and he does it. Substitutions for Regent. Back onto the floor is Samir Brown, along with Michael Burkett. Here's Caleb Molesky. He misses them both. But Marion Moore able to pick up the loose ball after the rebound and put it back up and in for two. 57-35 is the score. Is Waleed. Waleed is fouled. As again, Waleed, who comes into tonight's basketball game clearly as the leading scorer, that foul will be on Eason. That'll be his first personal foul in the team's second. I said early on that Waleed actually had scored 2 points in the first half. Actually, he didn't score at all. And that is his first point of the basketball game. So Joakim Marie Joseph checks into the ball game. He's going to give Hammock Fitzgerald a rest at the 15:44 mark. Royals trailing by 21. Make it 20. 57-37, 15:44 to play as Joyner brings the ball up. Being guarded by Samir Brown. Moore works. He's fouled hard. So that foul stops the clock. Michael Burkett, that is his first personal foul in the team's third. So that'll put Marion Moore at the free throw line. As a team, the Builders shoot about 62% from the line as Marion Moore misses. Regent about the same. They shoot 61% as a team from the free throw, from the charity stripe. Marion Moore hits the second of two as Avon Hawkins will come in from he'll come in for Caleb Molesky, who will take a seat. Builders up by 21, 58-37. 15:28 left in the basketball game as Waleed, who again only has 1 point tonight as the Builders force a turnover. Here's Joyner. Adrian Wall, three rims out. So that's 4 3-point shots missed in a row by Adrian Wall after he went on a hot streak, and he actually hit 5 of 6 from the three-point line. As Waleed pours in his third point of tonight, 58-39, as we get an offensive foul. That foul is going to go on Avon Hawkins. That'll be his second personal foul, and the team's third is Rashawn Ely and Kyrie Smith make their way onto the floor for the Builders. Christopher Smith makes his way into the ball game for the Royals. Here's Stanley. .35 remaining on the game clock. Here's Marie Joseph. Shot rims out. Rebound taken by Marion Moore. Joyner to Moore. Moore foul. So that foul is on Joakim Marie Joseph, his second personal foul and the team's fourth. So Marion Moore kind of been quiet, scoring the ball. So he'll step to the line to try and shoot two and add to this 19-point lead, and he does. Builders up by 20 now, 14-22 left. Builders on a tear as Marion Moore makes the second of two. Builders on a tear after coming out of the halftime locker room. They are currently on an 18-7 run. Here's Waleed to Brown. Stanley up and off the glass for two. So that narrows the Builder lead to 19, 60-41. 14:03 left as Xavier Hunter is back into the game, and we have a foul. So that foul took place before the pass, so that'll be Joakim Marie Joseph's third personal foul and the team's fifth. So the Builders getting dangerously close to going into the bonus. And shoot foul shots for the rest of the game is Waled on the break. He is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Builder foul number 14, Curry Smith is first, team's fourth.
So Andrew Walston, I'm sorry, that wasn't Walston. Who am I thinking about? So we're going to get a timeout. That was Kyrie Smith that is going to pick up the foul, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Evan Key. I believe that timeout is going to be a full timeout as the home team gets an opportunity to come to the bench and get, as of course they call it, coached up. So we'll come back to courtside with me, Howard McCain. Sekou Fry is our engineer, producer, and right now spirits are high in this arena. You can't help but be excited about what's happening with this team. Now the Builders come into this evening's game with a record of 8-10. They lost their last game, so they definitely want to get things back on track and get back to their winning ways as they play in conference again. This is Regent University's first year playing in conference in the EMAC, which is the Eastern Metro Athletic Conference. So this could go down as a conference win tonight for the Builders should they hold on. Right now they're up by 19, 60-41. So the timeout is over. Both teams are making their way back onto the court as we get ready to play out this next 13:49 here in the second of this doubleheader.
Number 2, Khalil Waleed will be at the line for round two shots.
So Khalil Waleed will step to the line. Prior to that timeout, he was fouled in the act of shooting, and he hits. He was fouled down the floor again by Kyrie Smith. That is his first personal foul and the team's fourth. And Waleed hits them both, and that narrows the Builder lead, which at one point was up to 21, is now down to 17. I'm sorry, now down to 17. I'm sorry, my math escaped me for just a second. As the ball hits the basket and goes up and over the backboard out of bounds. So that's another empty possession down the floor for the Builders at the 13:34 mark. Here's Smith. Right-handed jumper, no good. Marion Moore clears the rebound. Hawkins to Hunter. Again, Hunter spent a lot of time on the bench because he came out and got 2 early fouls in the basketball game, and he had to sit down. As Marion Moore works to Ely. To Hawkins. Shot clock at 7. Here's Hunter. Three-point shot misses. Rebound controlled by the Royals. Samir Brown calls out the play. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 12:45 on the game clock as we get a foul. That foul is going to go on Hammock Fitzgerald. He reached around and held the defender, so that'll be his third personal foul and the team's sixth. As Corey Joyner makes his way into the basketball game along with Clifton Good. Here's Hawkins. Feed goes into the corner to Smith. Smith backs it out, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Good, triple team as the ball went into the low post. Here's Hawkins, shot clock at 8. Hawkins, dish to Ely. Ely, tough turnaround, and the rebound comes off to Stanley. Back comes Samir Brown. Ball poked out of bounds by Smith. Amari Ackland makes his way back into the ball game as Smith takes a seat. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 12:02 on the game clock. Here's Waleed. Hammock Fitzgerald. Waleed takes on the entire Builder basketball team, and he's fouled. So that foul is going to be on Avon Hawkins. That is his third personal foul and the team's fifth. So that'll put Waleed back at the line, which is where the majority of his points have come from tonight. Hasn't been overly effective from the field this evening. I got to believe that that's because of the Builder defense, that he hasn't been able to score at will. As Adrian Wall and Andrew Walton make their way back onto the floor. Both guys started the night as starters. Builders still hold to a 17-point lead, 60-43. As Waleed unable to convert, there's a foul underneath. So that foul I didn't catch who that foul was. That foul was on number 21, Marion. No, that's not Marion Moore. That is Clifton Good. Here's Ely. Dish to Good. Good reverse layup is good. So the Builders now with a 19-point lead. Here's Smith. Tough shot. Nice rebound controlled by Ely. 62-43, Builders up by 19 as Wall searches. Joyner. Being guarded by Waleed. He's fouled on his way up. So that foul will go against Khalil Waleed. So for Waleed, that is his first personal foul and the team's first. Corey Joyner fouled in the act of shooting, so he'll shoot two at the 11-minute mark of the second half, and he makes the first. Andrew Aiken onto the floor for the visiting Royals as Joyner settles in and makes the second of two. So the Builders have extended their lead back to 21, 64, 43. Four-court press. Here's Aiken. And a bit of a phantom foul call in the backcourt on Corey Joyner. And that'll be Corey Joyner's second foul. So with that team foul, that now puts the Royals in the bonus. So Aiken will be shooting the 1-and-1 and barely hit the rim with that one. Quickly, Joyner, Wall for 3-0. Clock. The ball actually caromed off of the rim, went all the way up and hit the shot clock. The shot clock is considered out of bounds, so the basketball will go over to the Royals. And with that, Sam Bada will take a timeout. So timeout being taken by the visiting Royals at the 10:45 mark of the second half, and the Royals currently trail by 21. So welcome back to Courtside with me, Howard McCain. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. This has been a fantastic night if you are an Apprentice School Builder basketball fan. Dominant performance by both the ladies and the men in tonight's basketball game. If the Builders are able to hold on again, they can improve their record to 9-10 on the season, and they can also go to 3-1 in conference. Now they again come in having lost just one game here recently, and that will put them back on their winning ways. Coach Evan Key, in his third year with the program, doing a fantastic job with the men. The energy has been up. They've been executing well. They've been rebounding really, really well, and have done a great job of coming up with all of those loose balls. So a lot of things that you need to go your team's way for them to win a basketball game, it has happened for the Builders so far in this basketball game. Timeout is over. Both teams are making their way back onto the court. Let's finish out this next 10:44. Feed goes down low to Aiken, who bags it out. Shot clock at 18. Aiken able to find a lane between two defenders and able to hit the reverse layup. 64-45, 19-point lead by the Builders as Corey Joyner being guarded closely by Holland. Builders give underneath, shot up by Ely. No chance of going in, but Ely will go to the line to shoot two. So for Andrew Walton, that is his fourth personal foul. So he's one foul away from being disqualified for the rest of the game as Ely settles in and hits the front of the rim on his first. Jaden Eason will come into the game as the ref gives him an opportunity to tuck his jersey in. Ely's second of two, rims out. With rebound taken by Walston. So back comes Holland to Walston. Aiken with that elbow. They call a foul. They call an offensive foul. Aiken got that elbow away from his body. And whenever the officials see that happening, they're going to call that every single time. So 64-45, 9:48 left in the basketball game, and there's a steal by Waleed. Spin move, Holland. Kick out by Walston, moving a little bit too fast. Here's Aiken. Good defense by the Builders. Here's Waleed. Reverse layup is good. Here's Wall, foul. So Wall gets fouled about 90 feet away from the basket. So we'll walk it all the way down to the Builder end to shoot two.
Adrian Wall at the line, shooting 2 shots for the Builders.
So for the next 9 minutes and 44 seconds, the Builders will shoot 2 for the remainder of the basketball game. And the first of 2 goes down for Wall. Adrian Molesky. I'm sorry, Caleb Molesky. Who's Adrian Molesky? Is that like some unknown brother? that just made the team that I don't know anything about. Sorry about that. That's Caleb Molesky, who makes his way into the basketball game. Second of two goes down, and the Builders now have their lead back up to 19 as the Builders go into a trap defense, and we get a foul. That foul is going to be on Amari Acklin. That'll be his first team foul, and the team's 8th. So just like the Builders are in the double bonus, the Royals are in the bonus. So Waleed will step to the line to shoot 2. I'm sorry, shoot the 1 and 1. Sorry, not 2. And he makes the first. So all of the Royals' leading scorers' points have come here in the second half. Builders kept Khalil Waleed scoreless in the first half. Here's Joyner. Joyner all the way to the rack, no good, but there's a foul. That foul is going to be on Holland. So for Holland, that'll be his first personal foul. And of course, no sense in mentioning how many team fouls the Royals have, because again, every foul from here on out, the Builders will be shooting 2. And the first of 2 goes. Lead back up to 18 as Christopher Smith makes his way back onto the floor. And Corey Joyner sinks the second of 2. 9:28 left in tonight's basketball game, the second of a doubleheader. Here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, as we saw the Lady Builders come out, take control of their game, and win, and they were able to win their game going away in the second half. 67-42 as an air ball by the Royals. Pass inside to Eason, and the ball rolls off the basket. No good. But that foul is on Adrian Walston, and for Adrian Walston, that is his 5th and final personal foul. So he is now disqualified from the basketball game as Damon Hammock Fitzgerald comes in and takes his place. So at the line to shoot 2 is Jacob Eason. If he's able to sink these, he pushes the Builder lead right back up to 21. And he hits the first of 2. So the Builder lead sits at 20. 8:57 remaining in the basketball game. Builders looking for a sweep of tonight's doubleheader. And he makes the second of 2. 70-49 is the score. 8:55 remaining as Hammond quickly gets the basketball down court. Tried to split the defense on a spin move, lost the basketball out of bounds. So possession goes over to the Builders as Coach Evan Key starts to get some of his younger prospects into the basketball game as Isaiah Jones makes his way to the ball game. He's a 6'8" freshman out of Hampton. No, I'm sorry, he's out of he's out of North Carolina. Sorry, I looked at the wrong stat. So here's the freshman, unable to score the basketball. Back comes Waleed. Here's Smith. Long 3-shot. Long rebound taken by Holland.
Pull up. Driver. Good. Shooter.
Smith tries to find a way to get the ball into the lane. He does, unable to convert. And the young freshman with a rebound. Joyner to Wall. Wall has missed his last 6 3-point attempts. Here's Holland. Holland kicks. Here's Smith, who drains the 3. So 70-52 is the score. Builders with an 18-point lead. Here's Joyner. 7:30 left in the basketball game. Builders up by 18. Here's Wall. Wall loses it. Stanley nearly loses it himself. 7:15 left in the ball game. Nice feed inside to Waleed. Even better defense by Molesky. Molesky with a Euro step, able to split the defense, but we have a player down in the way back on the other end of the court for the visiting Royals. As Hall able to convert, Waleed is down. So we're gonna get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Royals as they pick up Waleed. Let's just hope that maybe it's just cramps or something like that, but they're going to get him over to the bench. Not really sure what happened. Maybe he came down on somebody else's foot. Maybe he's just cramping. There's a possibility of that, but we won't speculate. If we're able to find out exactly what's going on with him, we'll pass it on to you. But we do not like to speculate whenever there's an injury in a basketball game. So as it goes right now, we have a stoppage in play. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the basketball game, and the Builders are now back up by 20. Now, conventional wisdom says that if you are not able to have a lead down somewhere around 10 at the 5-minute mark, a lot of times the chances of coming back and winning are slim to none. The Builders have double that on the scoreboard right now at the 6:47 mark. So again, based on the number of possessions that each team is probably going to have down the stretch, I don't think there are going to be enough possessions remaining in the basketball game for the Royals to be able to mount a comeback here in this basketball game. So if that is the case, the Builders will get out of here with their 9th win of the season. Timeout is over, so both teams are making their way back onto the floor, and we're about to get ready to play out this next 6 minutes and 47 seconds here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Second of tonight's doubleheader, as we've already watched the women from the Apprentice School erase the Lady Royals earlier, 67-42, to pick up their second win on the season. And Hammock Fitzgerald is fouled, and that foul is going to be on Tony Epps. So Damon Hammock Fitzgerald will shoot 2, last name hyphenated, Hammond Fitzgerald, and he misses the first of 2. 6:33 remaining in the basketball game, and the Builders with a comfortable, cushy 20-point lead over the Royals of Regent University, located just down the road in Virginia Beach. And the second of 2 goes down. So 72-53, 19-point lead for the Builders. Here's Hawkins to Epps, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Hawkins, feed down low to the freshman, who loses it, but gets it back. Shot clock at 10, and the 3 by Avon Hawkins is money. So the Builders have now pushed their lead up to 22 points, 6 minutes left in the basketball game. Holland able to hit. Build the lead back down to 20. Here's Epps. Kick to Hawkins. Hawkins. Jumper, no good. Here come the Royals. Shot is up, no good, but a blocking foul is going to, excuse me, it's going to be the call on Smith. Sorry about that, got a little choked up. Believe it or not, it's actually kind of tough on your vocal cords when you call 2 games back-to-back. as G hits the first of two. That makes the score now 75-56 as the Builders start to give some of their younger players a little bit of playing time. We see Harrell make his way into the basketball game along with Marion Moore. Usually the Builders depend on Marion Moore to do a lot of scoring in a basketball game to give them a shot at winning, but tonight, scoring has been kind of spread out and even among the Builders. Several guys have poured in points tonight as the Builders get a little sloppy with the basketball, and that call is going to be, is that a blocking foul? I'm not sure. So Stanley Ajayi gets his first personal foul. So that'll put Harrell at the free throw line. He'll be trying for his first points of tonight's basketball game at the 5-minute, 18-point mark, and he sinks the first of two. 76-57 as Samir Brown and Michael Burkett onto the floor for the Royals as Harrell looks to sink the second of two, and he does just that. So the Builders are now back up by 20. 5:14 left in the basketball game. Samir Brown works on the man-to-man defense from Epps. As Ajayi misses, here's Aiken. Aiken missed. Marion Moore clears the rebound. Builders still running, and they back it out. Epps, kick to the corner. Here's Harrell. Epps, long three-point shot, no good. Rebound secured by Smith. So here's the youngster over to the veteran Hawkins, and the Builders turn it over. Back comes Samir Brown. Scoop layup is good on the other end, and the Builders lead is trimmed to 18 as the Builders turn it over. Not really sure what's going on out there as Aiken hits. So the Builders lead is now down to 16. As Hawkins handles the basketball at the 4-minute mark. Hawkins turns it over, last touch by the Builders. We get a timeout. Full timeout being taken by the Builders at the 3-minute, 55-second mark of the second half, as the Builders have watched the Royals go on a bit of a run here late to trim the score now to 17, to trim the deficit now to 16. The Builders right now, their enemy is the clock. Points isn't really an issue. The problem is the clock. So when you have a lead like that, you want to slow the basketball down in the half court and run your half court offense. Even if you don't score, you still take time off of the clock that the other team can't use to score points. But when we're throwing long passes down the court that's being intercepted and then being turned into points on the other end, that's when you see a 21-point lead get trimmed down to 16, and it gives the other team hope. Right now, we just want to pull their heart out, folks. We don't want to give them any hope. So the full-time timeout is over. 3:55 remaining in the basketball game. Builders with a 16-point lead. So the basketball is with the Royals, and again, they're down by 16, so the game isn't quite over yet. Now that does help. The fact that they were not able to convert is Marion Moore with the noisy 2 points on the offensive end, and that pushes the lead back up to 18. That defensive stop and that offensive conversion on the other end, that will more than likely be enough to salt this basketball game away and take away any hope from Regent of getting back into it. If Regent is going to get back into it, they're going to have to start taking threes. As Ajayi hits the 2. So 16-point lead by the Builders as the Builders slow it down in the half court. Corey Joyner inside to Marion Moore. He misses. Back come the Royals quickly. Shot blocked by Eason, but we get a foul in the backcourt. So we'll walk all the way down about 87 feet to the other end for the Builders to shoot 2. So the clock stops, 2:57 remaining. Builders up by 16. 79-63 is our score. Eason misses. Christopher Smith makes his way onto the court for the Royals, and Christopher Smith is a shooter, so we have to be cognizant of him and where he is on the floor when the Royals are on offense, as Samir Brown handles the basketball. Here's Smith. Smith shot partially blocked, I believe that was partially blocked by Marion Moore, so the basketball is going to stay on the end of the court for the Royals. 2:45 remaining. Builders up by 16. Here's Ajayi, who misses. So depending on the opposing coach's philosophy, there's a chance that the foul game is going to start being played by the visiting Royals, but they don't have to do it right there because the Builders turn the basketball over. That's Michael Jabber. And on the other end, the Royals turn the ball over. So the Builders just want to eat clock, slow the basketball down. You don't want to think about shooting anything before the clock reaches single digits. As Marion Moore puts up a circus shot that goes in, and the Builders' lead is back up to 18. And we're just now under 2 minutes remaining in the basketball game as Burkett hits. So here's Corey Joyner with 1:45 seconds left in the basketball game, and the Builders in no hurry. Here's Marion Moore. Hawkins. To Jabber. And he scores. So the 6-foot freshman out of Richmond scores his first points of tonight's basketball game. And the Builders come away with the rebound off of the miss. So we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Builders at the 1-minute, 5-second mark. So this timeout is an opportunity for Coach Key to get some of the reserves into the ball game and let them play some minutes. Only 1:05 left in the basketball game. The Builders lead by 18 points over the Regent University Royals. So again, this is an opportunity to give the guys who do the things that need to be done, not only in practice, but also on the deck plate. So you want to give these guys an opportunity to get into the game and get some playing time. Game is pretty much out of reach at this point. Builders up by 18 with the basketball, 1:05 remaining. 22 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. We're down under 1 minute remaining in tonight's basketball game as Jabber works it down to the freshman underneath. Unable to hit. Here comes Smith. Smith with a dart. With a dart pass. And the ball gets lost by the Royals. We're now down to 30 seconds remaining in tonight's basketball game. Shot clock at 22. Here's Hunter. So Hunter holds. Shot clock at 18. Hunter. Basketball continues to work around the perimeter. And the lane to the basket is there for Harrell. He's able to convert, and he gets the foul. So count the basket and the foul. That foul will be against number 12, Mark Nice. That is his first personal foul. So that gives the Builders an opportunity to convert the three-point play and potentially push their lead up to 21. Builders able to do so. 10 seconds remaining in the basketball game. No fouls. As Smith able to add to his point total. 4.7 left in the basketball game. Harrell with the basketball. And that'll do it. As the Builders complete the sweep of the Regent University Royals by a score of 85-67. Good job by the Builders to come into tonight's basketball game and walk out of here with not one, but two victories tonight here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Nice job by Coach Evan Key. Great game plan to come out for his team. Came out with a lot of energy tonight, and that carried them from beginning to end in this basketball game. The thing is now, can they put it all together the next time they play each other? Remember, these guys are young. You know, even though these guys already have jobs and things like that out in the shipyard, this is a young basketball team that is still learning how to win and play basketball. So it's going to be up to Coach Key and his staff to get these guys playing consistency. Now, after this win, they will improve their I'm sorry, let me pause for a second. There's a prayer taking place on the field, on the basketball court. Want to be respectful. Both teams came together in a minute of solidarity there in prayer, and I didn't want to talk over that, and if I did, I do apologize. There was no disrespect meant. But can these guys continue to play like this consistently? Now, after tonight's win, their record does improve to 9-10. So Coach Key has the talent on the basketball team, on the basketball court, to have a winning program. So we'll see if they're able to take this momentum over into the next game and secure their 10th victory of the year. They improved to 3-1 in the conference tonight and hopefully starting a winning streak. I want to say congratulations to Coach Antonio Hill. She picked up her second win on the season to improve the record for the ladies to 2-9 on the season. As for the men, they pick up a win as well. Their overall record improves to 9-10, 3-1 in the conference. So we're going to say good night, folks. We're going to let you go. We're going to let you get back to your night. For Sekou Brown, for Sekou Fry, that must be his other brother we don't know anything about. For Sekou Fry, our engineer producer, I'm Howard McCain. I want to say thank you for joining us tonight for this broadcast from the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. And always remember, this is Builder Basketball.